Hey. Hey. It's good to see you. You know what day it is? Doesn't even matter, because we're here, and we're going to play games together. In particular, we're going to be doing some Magic. Hey, microphone. Scoochie Doochie back. I'm feeling so good today. So good. So good. God dang, I feel good, man. Reality? Are you talking about this reality? Or maybe there's another screen break somewhere. Doesn't even matter to me. Let me tell you a little bit of why we're in a great mood. I'm so pleased with how this Naya deck is performing. So pleased. It just feels good, right? I actually think that it overperformed yesterday. I think that it only lost like 2 or 3 games in the 3 hours we played with it. So that feels great. We're going to be playing with it. I'm excited to be back streaming. I have this new shirt. I like the shirt. It's sort of like, it's a very thin, sweatery sort of thing. So on cold days, I can just wear it, and it's great. And on hot days, just have to take all my clothes off. Yeah. What else is grand? I have Sheriff right there. Hi. She's giving me the Sheriff stare down. Tranquil Chaos just got a gifted sub. Welcome. Cheers. So good. Alright. Diamond will come quickly. Onirius is asking about a game I adore. It says, anyone plays or played Satellite Rain? Yes, love that game. Love Satellite Rain. Alright, probably a Jeskai, huh? This is a good hand. But, I'm excited because I'm cruising along on projects and stuff. Like, a big goal of mine for the year is, it's less output-based, like I want to achieve a blah, and much more like a daily thing. I want to be... Okay, so I'm going to use Magic the Gathering as my example. And also, holy shit, T. Sully with the 93 months. 93 months. 7 months away from the beautiful 100. We're going to hit 100-month subs in this channel this year. Damn, that feels good. But, Mythic Mo, you'll have to be more specific with your question, because I don't really know to what you're referring. But, I much so want to focus on daily habitization of things. Because, for instance, I play enough Magic to the point where if I'm just sitting around and suddenly in my brain, I go, ooh, what if there's like a Grixis control deck that has Angrath in it? I can just quickly whip it up and play it. And I'm not trying to somehow say that it's that I'm so good I can come up with a good deck. I'm talking about that process. It's very easy for me to go from thought to comfortably opening the client, building a thing, and playing, and at no point do I feel threatened. It could be like a 30% win rate deck, but at no point did that feel hard to do. Now contrast this with something like going to the gym when you haven't gone to the gym in your entire life. It's actually meaningfully difficult to... It's actually meaningfully difficult to try to make yourself do that. Right? The process is actually... Why is this tapped? Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell? I even individually tapped. What happened? Oh my god, this is a bug. This is a bug. If you add green mana, it doesn't add 2 green mana, it adds 1 green mana. Even though it opens up the same dialogue. Yeah, this is this stupid bug. Alright, now we had an easy win, but now we might have a challenging win. Or a loss. That's fucking annoying. But anyways, like, when I first started going to the gym, it was actually very difficult for me to just get in the habit of doing that, right? It was very difficult for me to make myself go. And increasingly over time, it's easier for me to just go through the steps of the process. Oh, no. And so there's a couple processes I want to get myself in the habit of. One is just being comfortable doing really regular development programmery stuff. Because I swear to God, there are a few things I find more satisfying than just banging away on code. I love that. But, like, take, for instance, take AI, for instance. Like, last year, I was like, oh my God, it is so hard to try to figure out what the heck is going on in this world of AI. Oh my God, like trying to learn neural networks. And each day I kind of felt, or each day that I worked on it, I kind of felt like I had to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back to 7. Have 3 of these. It's not enough. I still want to do it like this. What was an easy win is now a difficult win. Yeah, I just want to get into that habit of being someone that is comfortable sitting down and doing programmery stuff when I want to do it. Because there's just all sorts of stuff you can build with programming. I'm really interested in graphics programming. I've been doing a ton of stuff with AI. Obviously, I'm interested in game design and game development. But, like, historically, the way that I was doing a lot of my development work was very bursty. I would focus on something for... I would actually, like, power fucking hard. Like, I would do an extra 30, 40 hours a week of work outside of the day 9 TV work. And would do this until I hit a wall or I felt tired. And then I would sort of crash. Or then I would kind of make myself do it again 2 months later for another full month, you know, stuff like that. And I just want to be more even, you know? All right, so by the way, notice if I... Okay, so if I tap this for red mana, notice it makes 2 reds. But if I tap this for green mana, it taps for 1 green. It's a bug. I should have him draw since he can't play from hand. It doesn't matter to me that I'm losing health because I'm in a position where I'm going to gain infinite health, so this is effectively not a cost for me to pay, and it reduces the total number of options, so I think it's significantly better to accept the health hit. So, alright, so we're going to do black, we're going to do this, we're going to do green, we're going to do green. Oh, by the way, as if this wasn't annoying enough already, notice that this is white and red mana. If I do red, it also only adds 1. So if I want this to do the double color, I actually instead have to, like, click black mana or something. But I realized that this... So if I hit the green again, it... Oh, it did it that time! Oh, yeah, because this is not a green color. There we go. Yeah, but, you know, like, I just want to be more consistent. I want to be able to work out every week and feel good, instead of working out for 2 months, stopping for 2 weeks, stopping for 3 weeks, then going back for a month and a half, stopping for 2 weeks. With my development stuff, I want to be much more like, yeah, I'm comfortable doing coding work every day. Or on most days, or something like that. I want to have that comfort to be able to go, oh, you know, I'm interested in doing this project, and I can just... give it a shot. Let's try it out. because there's a lot of things, like, professionally that I have done in a very disciplined and structured fashion, and I frequently don't apply that as often to my personal life, because I think my brain kind of goes, it's work, it's time to focus and do stuff and get stuff done, it's going to be amazing if we can just focus on it and make sure we do it great, yeah. And then, I don't know why the hell he's shooting this thing. And then, okay, I'm off work. It's time to become a blob and sit on the sofa. And just, especially in the last year and a half, I have just found... Eight and 8. Yeah, great. Perfect. In the last year, I've been finding that I actually want to do more stuff in my personal life and whatnot. So that's kind of like my goal this year, is to start habitizing my personal goals in the same way that I treat a lot of my professional work. Because I'm, like, really disciplined professionally. And again, I think I sort of lied to myself. Well, not lied to myself, but just misunderstood myself. Where I would think that because I put in effort at work, I should put it, like, the relaxation would be not putting in effort. Am I fucking making sense here? This is an acceptable hand because we have an anti-aggro tool, and this is reasonable against a variety of archetypes. So we play this first since it's not tapped. But there is something that I want to make sure that I'm not doing, which is how do I be productive at all hours of the day? Because I fucking hate the culture of productivity that is prevalent in America. I hate this. I hate this. Oh, I like the way that Collision's putting it. Approaching both with intent. That is exactly spot on how I feel. I want to be very intentful with my day-to-day decision-making. As opposed to highly structured professionally, little to no structure personally. Jorge Posada. Hey, good to see you, Jorge. Says, a lot of people confuse distraction with relaxation. Purposeful relaxation takes attention and intent. Yeah. I hate playing against Grixis. I think this is one of our losing matchups. Hot damn. Where it's one of those things where it's like, what really makes me feel super relaxed today? What would make me feel great? And to be able to say precisely one of these 5 things. I mean, it's amazing. Circuitous Route. He's going to wish he had kept that. The Dream Eater into the bin. Are we mana starved? C2 says, did you know that the most productive people take 19 minutes of break per hour? This sounds about right. I have a feeling we're going to say goodbye to our Banefire. That makes sense to me, C2. Like, here's one of the things that I'm just a huge believer in for me personally. I am a giganto believer in... Very well. I'm a giganto believer, for me personally, that I need time utterly alone. And, like, if I'm just with my cats, too much of a distraction, right? Don't want that. I want to be, like, in a dark room where I don't have a phone, there's no monitors, I maybe just have a notebook and a pen, and I am precisely with myself and no one else. Pelakka is just curious, have you ever used blue light blocking glasses? I would assume that after streaming all day, playing games for fun, watching TV, that you would have a lot of eye strain. Just started my first desk job after working construction for the last 4 years, and at the end of it, every day my eyes are strained and tired. Any suggestions? I have unbelievably low gamma on everything. And for instance, all the lights in the room that light my face do not shine at me. They shine at walls and reflect back to me, and I up the exposure a little bit on the camera. So I actually don't have very much actual light. Is this a field of ruin? Eh, that's fine. I do want to try to blow this up. What is going on in this hand of this man? I actually have a very sharp, and a Doom Whisperer goes. You know, I'd love to blow up his con to the Sunken Ruin. I think this is sufficiently valuable for me to just nuke right away. Targeted card draw is not so nice. Our opponent only's got 3 in the hand. Might be a Nexus of Phase deck. I don't think so. Yeah, I really hate Flux. I hate it with an absolute passion. Not because it's a bad product or it does anything wrong, just because I hate when things are not one color. I have a real strong sensitivity to things looking correct. And if things look off, it feels like I have insects crawling on my skin, man. Oh my god. It drives me insane. I hate it. I hate it so much. Looks like he's found his card draw. If the number 1 card we're looking for is a Arch of Orazca. Arch of Orazca. Any chance I'm going to do an MTG set review? Certainly not for this next one. Alright, we have nothing else to do but thin the deck, so we may as well attempt to thin. Great. I do think we have a losing matchup in this, even though we won a game yesterday. It was kind of hilarious. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do the review this particular time. Now, this is a sort of funky play that you're going to see me do. Alright, Z. I'm going to play this Gift of Paradise onto this, because Field of Ruin says destroy target non-basic land that opponent controls. Each... ah, shit, that's a basic land. Well, whatever. I should have done it on non-basic, because I want him to blow this up and cause me to thin. I am just... okay. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Literally, we should have kept it. Literally. Whatever. I'm mentally not as in this game. That's a very, very basic misplay, so... Our brain ain't functioning so hard. It's fine. This deck is full of counters and single target removal, which is part of the reason why I think that this winds up being a bit difficult for us. Not a Dream Eater, huh? Alright. See, if I had a Banefire, I just could shoot Raul, man. It would have been no problem. Or, more likely, our opponent would have just not played Raul.
Time to choose.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could have just blown up the Pelakka Wurm. Elected not to. That's cool. Grixis is so cool. Yeah, Grixis is a really cool archetype in this set. But, Croc says he just wants to ult man. It's his win condition. Kind of, I would say. It's a win condition. Obviously, ulting is very good with Raul, but clearly our opponent is running other threats. Doom Whisperer, Dream Eater. Oh my. Yeah, we are more than likely dead. Yeah, here's another threat. So yeah, this is why I think it's useful to have. You know what? I'm just gonna move on with my life. This is why I think it's very useful to run multiple threats in these control decks, because if you actually do have just like one single win condition, like do Ral's ultimate, and it's the only way that you can actually win the game. So it puts you in a position where you actually have a Planeswalker with 2 abilities instead of 3. What about jamming an Azor's Gateway to provide a second win condition for Banefire? Banefire can already win, as is. Azor's Gateway does not really change that very much. And plus, the problem was that we discarded our own Banefire. We have a second one in the deck, so that's fine. What do we think about this? This is a very strong starting hand, because we have Deafening Clarion. I just, at the end of the day, I actually hate Azor's Gateway as a card. I just really dislike it. Plus, it just seems like this deck does not really need it. It does pretty damn well against aggro, and I think I might be wrong. I feel like the statement's wrong, but it keeps not being. I thought that we had a slight edge over this deck, but I actually think we have a large edge over this deck. Anyways. I'm just trying to be more deliberate this year. I would love... I just want to do something with graphics. I just want to do it, because I think that would be cool. Okay, so we're really not under any sort of pressure. So it's relatively easy for us to play this right now, and then just Gift of Paradise onto one of our green-white sources, since we have lots of those in the deck. What's your most hype game release for 2019 at the moment? Asks Silvos1470. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Golgari, very scary lady. Rats. Still not really under any threat. Might as well use our health as a little bit of a resource here. Yeah, it looks like we dropped 10 seconds worth of frames. Yeah, plus, why spend time on the Deafening Clarion when our opponent's helping us destroy his board? It's certainly more problematic.
So much already. The wilds are my shield.
We are running a pair of these boys. Xenodoski says, have you seen the game Gris? Yeah, oh yeah. Already have played through a good old Gris. It's a lovely game. Really lovely. Very, very artistically beautiful. When I'm hunting with a Circuitous Route, I have a good distribution of mountains, plains, and forests for the sake of the early game and curving out. But when I have all my mana sources and I play Circuitous Route, I tend to like making sure I have enough red sources, because red mana is the mana that I used most with Zacama.
Come to me.
Come to me. Like, if this Carnage Tyrant plops down, I mean, this is almost a perfect board for a Star of Extinction. We get the Carnage Tyrant, 2 Planeswalkers. I mean, that's great. I will be calling the game Gris. I really, really like Gris as a art piece. And it's interesting to me because Gris, the game, I think we'll wait a turn so that way we can blow up the Memorial of Folly, because it appears we're not going to be getting a Carnage Tyrant this turn. God dang, this is great.
Alive for alive.
You thought about adding an Inescapable Blaze as another win condition instead of in addition to Banefire? I haven't, and thinking about it right now, I think that would be... That sounds very weak. Because I'm, like, an Inescapable Blaze is 6 damage, uncounterable. So what problem does that solve? If I'm in a position where I get him to 6, but I just can't quite finish him off. Or, let's say I have a 1,000-Year Storm deck, so I want to clone a whole bunch of Inescapable Blazes, something like that. Maybe this was a mistake to do, but...
Sometimes sacrifice is necessary.
Hooray, free damage. I mean, this is really putting our hand face up, but that's fine. Losing frames? Yeah, it looks like we're losing a little bit. Don't know what there is about that. Now, we unfortunately have to do our Star of Extinction right away. But that's actually something I'm completely okay with. We need to make sure that Vivian Reed does not ultimate. Yeah. I don't really have too many qualms about playing this Pelakka Wurm, because if I pass with a full board of mana up, that just looks a little obvious, you know? Plus, one of the things I love about Pelakka Wurm, instead of something like Carnage Tyrant, is the draw card. What the shit is going on with these frames? I don't think I have anything running. Let me just go ahead and close Steam. My Dropbox shouldn't be running. I'm so sorry about this. I'm not entirely sure what the F is up. Now, what's really grand is we can Tristani Discordant, and our Pelakka Wurm can, like, infinitely block. Generally, if I'm getting, like, little frame drops here and there, just like a little bit, it typically is not internet. Typically. Vivian Reed. Oops, put the stop there. No thank you. Cool. I think this is more than worth it. I mean, double lifelink is a thing. Health is super relevant in this matchup, so it's great. GhostStalker88 says, in your plans for deliberately working and not working, how do you find that balance between the two and not getting into as you feel like it or set time regardless of feelings? Yeah, I think a big part of trying to be more deliberate, well, I mean, historically in my life, I've found that my feelings are, my in-the-moment feelings and sensations are merely information. They are not truth. Like, if I don't feel like working, that doesn't mean that if I take the night off, I'll be happy. It just means my body feels like it doesn't want to work. So what could be a very good choice in this circumstance is to make myself work just for 2 hours, just for 1 hour and stop, and I feel good. Oh, God, I thought I put the stop there. This is actually not a big deal. I'm not keen to drop Tristani yet. For 2 reasons. One, I would like to keep the board more clear for our Cleansing Nova. 2, Tristani Discordant only helps us with our Pelakka Wurm getting to an 8/8. The little dirtily 2/2s on the bottom don't really help that much. But I think quietly and very importantly, this is a excellent counter to Eldest Reborns in this matchup. Because this last one, at the beginning of your end step, each player gains control of all creatures they own. Because, you know, sometimes when I feel like I don't want to work, what my body's actually telling me is I'm starting to run low on energy.
Wild animals I like. People, not so much.
Starting to run low on energy.
Feel the wrath.
So
of
probably what I should do is plan some rest. Not to literally stop working as a whole. Well, that's not good. Okay. So now I think I do wish to play Tristani. Now the reason that I want to play Tristani is that if I attack, this double block kills the Pelakka Wurm and keeps Vivian Reed alive, then I don't really have a way to deal with it. And we unfortunately have not drawn one of the 3 Arch of Orazcas in this deck. By doing this, this essentially guarantees a kill on Vivian Reed.
Scars are lessons written in skin.
God, Jorge with the bomb-ass point says, people tend to either treat feelings as objective truth, with a capital T, or something to be ignored, suppressed, disregarded. I think treating them as information is a healthy balance between the two. Yeah, no, I've alternated in my life between those two extremes. Like when I was younger, I was like, I feel bad, therefore the reality of world is bad. Right? I just get like so fucking strung out, man. I would be absolutely just Shrek-eronied. God, I would really love an Arch of Orazca. And then, the older I got, I found that it was like a superpower to suppress emotion and to just keep pushing through and ignore that. And then I gained 60 pounds. Hell, more than that, yeah. Alright. It's Pelakka time. Bring it on, you bastards. This is gonna come out with a thunderous applause. Why? Why? This is great! We kill 2 things, get rid of Orazca's Contempt. Holy shit, that was so good. We get to draw a card. We are not going to play Zacama Primal Mama, because we typically play Zacama to do something big. We do big counter swings with Zacama. Whereas, had our opponent simply exiled the Pelakka Wurm, we'd be in a worse board state. We would not have drawn. Ugh. Are you going to try to grind me out? Great. It is a good day to grind. 3 for 1, Worm replaces himself. There's a good-ass point right there. I am going to chump block because we're preparing to Nova in a cleansing fashion. These feel very removally to me. Wem with the 5 sub-giftings. It's a thing of beauty right there, huh? It's no Ravenous Chupacabras. I don't see any reason to do anything. View him gifted to Jabo 976, Nestork 5143, Elaine Man, Parun, and Pardux. I will block your more highly damaging one. God. So I think a lot of you know that I was working out at the end of last year and like pulled a muscle in my neck and it just fucking hurt. God. Actually, my whole back was going crazy. I went to a doctor and the doctor was just like feeling around and was like, yeah, looks like your back is spasming really, really, really badly. I don't know what the hell this card's doing in there, but that's fine. I mean, I was absolutely... And I present to you exactly when Zacama is good for swings. Yeah, so I was in just so much pain. Oh my god, it hurt. Doctor help, you know, do little muscle bone stuffs. Help get me in good shape again. And so I was like, alright, I want to be really careful. Whenst. Good job, Mastermind. I want to be really careful next time I start working out to make sure I'm just not pushing it too hard. Because it was sort of a perfect storm of, like, I was stressed, and I have a pillow that is just the absolute shittest pillow that has ever been. Oh my god, I mean, this pillow sucks. It just turned into hardened rocks. So I went to the gym today. This is all building to a point where I went to the gym today, and I dropped all the weights, did things slowly with good form, and I wasn't bored. It's not like I was exercising and just like, oh yeah, whatever, with like a 1 pound weight, just like curling, whatever. But I was, yeah, I was literally just doing good workout. And I just feel so good. Like, my brain feels crisp. Ah, it's great. Yeah, play it again. All good. Perfect. Let's win 5 of these guys, or we could save and summon 10. Mr. Prodigious, happy 80-month anniversary. Cheers.
I despise tyrants like you. Fight them, you maggots!
This is such a cool card. I love Vraska Relic Seeker. She's so great. How much land do we have? We have 13 land, I think. I just, in my counting, always count Gift of Paradise as a land. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. Oh, nice. Going for Find Broke. This is a really heavily control-focused mid-range deck. This is interesting. I think I actually do need to do this right away. Start pushing in for the kill. Great. Great. This is going to be slightly tricky outside of that, but great. Soon to be lethal. this is a super cool Golgari deck, because a lot of the Golgari decks are very build board, replenish it with it's much more focused on the little dudes, right? It's focused on these wild growth, Jade Lights, and so it gets supported by cards that are not here, like Midnight Reaper, the 3/2 for 3 that whenever a creature dies, you ping yourself for 1 damage and draw a card.
I'll take what's mine.
Yeah, that's great. This is a cool one. I much more prefer our opponent's style of deck, that instead of focusing on little dirtlers that refill, it has lots of Golgari Find Brokers for recursion, peeling things out of the graveyard, has Find and Finality used for the Find thing. Oh my god, V1, did you do another sub-gifting? Oh my god, another 5! Commander Crit, Llama Commando, Lofinator, Meltiok, and X-Cosmic Hippo. No one ever expects a second Banefire. There's a reason we run too. Fiddle-dee-dee-dee-dump-dee-bump. I'm gonna actually angle this camera down so I can sit a bit more comfortably. Bam. But let's talk about something. Oh yeah, I have a MyFitnessPal health app for tracking my calories. So let's fill that out now, shall we? I'm trying to actually be diligent about this stuff. Its hand is okay. Circuitous Route helps a bit, but we'll need an extra land. Okay, we're going to hit this, and we're going to add food. Lunch. Search for a food. Trader Joe Spinach. Let's look this puppy up, huh? I think that this nutrition fact is wrong. I'm gonna look this up afterwards. This is the target card that our opponent should kill. Oh my god, White Rabbit is still giving away those Conclave Selesnya keys? I'm just gonna scoot myself over even more. We still have those Selesnya keys to give away? That's amazing. That's the wrong one. Number of servings, I think. 2.5. This food has a lot of vitamin C. Alright, we did it. We're amazing. Alright, so I'm going to add this on. Let's see, let's add another food. Let's do... What was this? This was a... Oh, this is sick. Oh my god, counterspell? This is a good one to counter. Nice. Let's see, so this is... This is a rosemary chicken, huh? Let's see how much this is. Vinaigrette chicken. This is amazing. This app is so sick. I'm gonna actually double check this. Enter is tapped. Alright, we have so many multitudes of things. Let's do it. Let's actually like track our calories after this. Talk about spoilers here? Absolutely. Seems odd to you, doesn't it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of here. Get out of here. Whoa, whoa. My NVIDIA control panel just popped up. May as well. So our opponent has seen these two marches, has not seen these two cards. Alright, let's see if our opponent's going to work with us. Hey, ZipNab84. I'm glad to be back. Destroy all minions. Yeah, these Grixis decks can often just run out of cards, man. So come your pal, day 9. Should actually continue to eat my chicken. Hey, you know, I really... I feel like Sriracha has to have some calorie content in it. Right? I feel like this has to be the case. But I feel like every hot sauce is always like, I'm no calories. I don't contain anything. I have nothing of everything. Because my serving size is so small that I'm rounding down. Uh-oh. Okay, listen to me. We have to cast a March of the Multitudes right now. Because we want to start consuming our opponent's counterspells. As much as humanly possible. We've already been through a pair of the Sinisters. And this allows us to also heal past... Oh, thing of beauty. Look at how much syncopate for 4. That's so bad. Just syncopate for 1 and leave the mana up, my friend. I mean, I guess we do this, right? I guess we just... Bang! Technically, we are 2 for 1-ing ourselves, but, like, we really don't care because Deafening Clarions are useless in this matchup, so the fact that they're having any use at all is dope. I'm going to use another March of the Multitudes when I can to try to burn through yet another counter spell. Pelakka Wurm, don't mind that much if it dies. Don't mind that much. I'm going to eat my black beans. Shit. Oh my god, the inimitable Jeff Hoagland has hosted for 1,160 viewers. If you guys have not checked out Jeff Hoagland, he is an excellent streamer, an excellent Magic player who does an absolute metric crap ton of Magic content. And on his stream, he accepts viewer submissions for deck lists and actually plays them for like an hour and adjusts the deck and tunes them and talks about them. Super educational and also really fun in terms of like seeing different deck styles. Okay, that's the 3rd Sinister. Great. So thrilled to have the Jeff host. I've hosted Jeff here before as well. Ghost Stalker hosting Jeff's stream. That's nifty. I am so doing this right now. And also a newly minted player on the Tempo Storm team. Saw that announcement. Oh. This guy drew a lot of counter magic. I'm actually kind of amazed at the number of Sinister Sabotages that have been drawn in the top 20. Not in a way that, like, that's statistically improbable, just as in it's statistically amusing. It hurts some, but it's all good. I mean, I'm a little bummed about doing this, but I'm soon enough going to be discarding some shit, and having an opponent at 6 is nice. Little Bobby Tails says, any chance we can see you play more tournaments or versus other streamers soon? That's plausible. Suppose I could have waited, but the one card I keep whiffing on is Arch of Orazca. Statistically, I should see 1 in the top 20, but it's not that unlikely. Again, I do think the Grixis is a tough matchup for us because they sort of have a very nice assemblage of things that wreck Aronius. In particular, the combination of being able to peer into our hand and remove the threats that are most inconvenient to them, and then being able to deal with things via counter and single target removal. It's a bit rough. Is his third Doom Whisperer? I thought it was his second. Oh, yeah, wow. Alright, main Phazon, Chemister's Insight, great. And then it goes back. Plausibly, I should have held on to that. Oh, crap. Oh, guys. I messed up. Yes. Oh, shit. Shit. Whew. Sorry, that was my windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, this is going to get discarded pretty soon. So, I mean, we do technically have to shoot the Doom Whisperer. Boy, I can't count. Two off being able to kill our opponent. Two off. Bring it on! Yeah, no, I was running low on disk space, which would have caused my XSplit to immediately shut off. Nice. Good. Alright, Syncopates out of the picture. Interesting fact. You are permitted... This is actually a super relevant mechanic, given the types of cards that are in the format. You may cast a counterspell when there is an uncounterable thing on the stack. You cannot just cast Syncopate willy-nilly. You can't just throw out Syncopate when there's nothing on the stack. But if there is something that cannot be countered, and it's on the stack, you can actually cast it, which makes this super relevant for things like Is It Drake type creatures, where, you know, you can toss out a counterspell to something that's uncounterable, so that way the counterspell gets in the bin to buff the Drake. Niv Mizzet is another great example of this. I actually think on Jeff Hoagland's stream I saw that happen, where Jeff countered something that was uncounterable, so it proc Niv Mizzet, drew a card, pinged. That's actually a much better example. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. Alright. Circuitous Route would be a very funny thing to get on top. Draw a land for the win. We need 2 lands. 2 lands for the win. This is a pickle. The fucking tease. Alright. For any of you curious why I'm doing this right now, this makes me discard a card. So I kind of got the clock on me. I don't have any other way to deal direct damage, though. That is the tricky pickle that I am facing today. Kurimoas' horse sub. Oh my god, that was so great. The Bloodborne horse boss that I beat in 20 minutes. Whoa! It resolves! I think there's literally no card that lets us win. Well, there's no card that lets us deal the damage. Like, you know, we could conceivably get, like, Pelakka Wurm down, and it sticks, and then it draws a card, and then we get a Dawn of Hope and start summoning 1/1s. There's one more Banefire in the deck. Unfortunately not. Shit.
This power is incredible.
Death means nothing to me. Only one Banefire? No, here's one. Here's one. Unfortunately, I'm showing you my graveyard. Alright, we're dead. If you want the exact deck list to copy, if you go to the video from yesterday on YouTube, I have a full deck list there. You can also click on my library to get the deck list. But if you want the easy copy pasta. Nice, this is a fantastic starting hand. Well, looks like we have some anti-aggro. Oh, is this a big red? Oh. I do declare, I hope it is. So there's a red deck. It's actually my preferred red deck instead of the ultra-aggressive red deck. It's a red deck that's a bit more mid-range. It runs a lot of first strikers. So that way you can kind of block against other aggro decks. It runs Phoenixes. Rekindling Phoenixes, so if they die, you know, they're sticky, they're hard to kill. It runs 3 Banefires and some other assorted burn pastries. It's great. We want one of those, please. And the big red deck also runs several treasure maps to help build extra mana, cycle for extra draws. And it's really fun to play because you basically temporarily stop, hold off other aggro decks with your first strikers, and some single target removal like Lava Coils. And then you wind up going over the top with things like Rekindling Phoenix, the Legion War Boss, and the Siege Gang Commander. It's really, really, really fun. Now, this is just my presumption because I have not really been playing against any homebrew decks. I've been playing against pretty much just the meta, strong meta. I'm maybe the only homebrew I've seen in quite some time. Ixalan's binding on the... This might actually be quite nice. Oops. Losing my stop. Well, if he's doing that, I'm going to eat my beans. I feel like our opponent is connected. Just gonna keep eating. Who cares? Yeah. That's how we want to do it, baby. I wish it would show me my progress here. This is weird. There it is. I've played like almost no limited, man. I remember playing a draft. Alright, 3 wins. All right. Any chance we'll see a mill deck soon? I don't find mill decks that fun to play. This is a good starting hand. I wish we had a Plains or something. But we can Sunpetal Grove first, and then like Mountain, Sunpetal, whatever order we need. Great. So this says to us that we are up against, hopefully, a white Weenie deck. Oh, Selesnya. Alright, potato, potato. We have a good hand against that. We will be sealing away the Amara. Nicodemo, 69 months. Cheers to you. Oh, crap. Seal away and save your life. Seal away. Seal away. This covers all my land. I'm gonna take a little pain here. I want a Banefire for 1. Feels wasteful. So we're up against Selesnya tokens, which is a deck that I have played so much. I know that deck super well. Oh god, that stinks. That helps a ton, actually. I want this puppy down. Always on the greens. You know what it means. So our opponent's stuck on 2, which is typical with this deck. But, I mean, these are tough to deal with. Tristani is nice because it can block 1. And there's not a lot of flash buffs in this deck. I think there's none. I think it's just Flourish. Oof, leg eye on landing. Boy, howdy, that sucks. Three, 1, 2. That's sufficient. I'm real happy that Legion's Landing didn't flip. Alright, dealing some pain. See ya. Jolteon, happy 28 months. Says, it's no 69, sad face. We all know that feeling. LOL. God, I just do not know what the calorie count is this. Alright, and... oh... that's so good. Yeah, I mean, this deck really does want to get super wide, super fast, and then just... also, I'm no longer able to hear out of my left ear very well. Pushed the earbud in a little too too firmly, I guess. That sometimes happens to me after workouts. Vinpay says, I hate body parts on my left half. Dude, tell me about it. Like this here, yeah, I'm all about right halves of bodies. Straight up. Left halves of bodies, like my left ear, my left eye, my left knee. Such pains in the ass. There's a number of ways we can do this. Left nostril? You hate the left nostril. Actually, I like my left nostril more than my right nostril. I have a slightly hard time breathing out of my right nostril sometimes. Character Crisis, it's half a year for the horse subs. Do you remember what the horse subs are? Dude, are you kidding me? I remember the name of that boss, but I do remember the triumph over my brother. There's that third mana. If you think you can't attack, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 5 is 13, minus 3 is 10. Perfect. This is... I mean, my hand's a little face up here, but... I don't care. Also, one thing that's super important to do, I wasn't doing this and was struggling, and then when I began doing this deck became so much easier. If you, like, play March of the Multitudes, like, if I played here, I'm going to get 10 2/2s with lifelink. What you do is you block one guy with everything, heal for 1 billion. Like, if he swings with his knights, I'm going to tappity-bappity-doo. So, because this is 5... 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, minus 3 for the base cost. Surprise, motherfucker. It's going to be relatively difficult for our opponent to block 14 2/2s. Woohoo! Missed 1 mana on the Convoke. No, wait, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Minus 3 is 10. How did I miss 1 mana on the Convoke? There was 1 untapped force? Oh. Are you serious? Wait. Rambunctious, give me a clip. Give me a clip, because I... Give me a clip, Rambunctious. You give me a clip right now, young man. I'm like 99.9% chance. That would shock me. I mean, yeah, the Gift of Paradise doesn't tap, so it may have been that. This is a marginal hand, but I'm going to keep it. So we play Rootbound Crag first, because we don't have a source for that. That would make sense. That would make sense. If you saw that the... Ooh, that's not good. That's really bad news. That's super grand news. Yeah, if you saw a untapped enchantment, that may have looked like a forest. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I thought I was going crazy for a second, because, like... I certainly make endless flubs on this channel just because my head is not focused on the most basic shit, you know? This is an absolutely lovely draw. So I think we have enough white sources that we should Gift of Paradise our basic. But that was one of those times where I was like looking, I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like if I can't count things one at a time properly, that's going to be difficult because that's part of my identity. Like I view myself as a good one at a time counter, you know. Hey, it's Bert. Happy 40 months, Bert. Crappity-doo-dah. Crappity-day. So, if we blow this up, we're going to take 12 next turn. And I think we have to. Early says, so aren't you using Gift of Paradise on the multicolor lands? Oh my god, I actually like cannot hear out of my left ear. Taking 12. Starting to delve. Depending on what gets played, then we'll either play a Star of Extinction or the Pelakka Wurm. That's fine. This is going to be a tricky pickle. Star of Extinction doesn't really work, does it? This is the trickiest of pickles. I think we just die, right? Yeah. Got us. Double Adanto. No biggie deal. No biggie deal. So I have one of those like earwax removal kit things, where you drip the stuff in your ear and you lie sideways on a pillow. We might do that at some point today. Just take like a 10-minute break, because it's all muffly on this side. Damn, never work out, never exercise. Can we stream it alongside the calorie counting? Ooh, that's a great point. Let me go check something real fast. Alright guys, I know the calorie counts. I know them. It's a keep. Man, if I can just avoid Grixis. I just want to avoid it. Ooh. Ooh, I don't want to be up against Grixis. I don't want to. Count Brennevarg says, oh yeah, one time I had earwax completely impacted in my ear. It was incredibly painful. I couldn't hear anything out of that ear. Okay, what are we pitching here? Probably just this Temple Garden, maybe? Maybe the Plains. Boop. Boop. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and want that. Yeah. My left ear tends to get all cloggied. Not super. It's not like, you know. Insta-vomit. I would probably get this out if I were my opponent. Alright, let me move this for you, Despers. You're right. You've been a really good cat. You deserve a place to lie down. And having my food plate there is really irresponsible of me as a cat father. Alright, let's move you off the mouse. Yep, you're getting moved. Yep, the Immortal Sun is what we expected. How long have you had your chair? Would love to hear your thoughts after long use. Love this chair. It is from heaven. From heaven, this chair is. Yeah, I guess it's actually an okay one. I mean, we're going to be able to play it soon enough. Always heard about mesh back chairs. I mean, this chair's $1,000, man. This is like a super expensive, really nice, excellento chair. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to resolve this by pitching the Sunpetal Grove. Cool, baby. Did you get your Herman Miller from an office retailer? I just bought it. Just went online, looked up Herman Miller Aeron, bought it. Came in a big box. So big. I was always reserved about mesh back chairs because of lumbar support. It has a lumbar support bar at the bottom behind the mesh. Alright, what are we doing? Okay. Despy has become very accustomed to the lap. She's officially a lap kitty. This is what we've been doing over break. Playing games. Playing Magic. Hanging out together. Such a good kitty. Yeah, I don't really know what I even want now. Yeah, this is actually just going to be a big pile of suck. You're a good cat. She loves the lap now. She is so into being on a lap. Yeah. All right, let's get you in the shot. Oh, we are having a good time. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, you want to tell everyone about Twitch Prime? If they get Amazon Prime and connect it to their Twitch account, they can get a free subscription every month to whatever content creator they want. Yeah. Dude, my opponent's going to thought erasure me now. Yes. Oh. I mean, it's just going to get countered. If it's countered, I'm just going to concede because I just really don't want to play this matchup. Oh my god, Flame Cyborg. The 78 months in a row. I think that if we can avoid the Grixis matchups, we're going to be grand. This be the happiest cat. She loves her scritches and she loves her pats. I just transform into a puddle when I see these cats. I just love them so much. I love petting them, and I love making sure that they're happy. This is an amazing starting hand. Yep, let's just get the... Yep. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I sing to my cats. I talk to them. I check in on them throughout the day. I give them compliments. I tell them that they're very beautiful and they're doing a good job. This yes, this is an okay hand. We have all our mana sources. Look at how beautiful the fur coat is on this cat. It's just flowing and lovely and perfect. What is Grixis? Grixis is black, blue, red. It tends to be a heavy focus on the black-blue part, which would be the discard, counter, and kill half. Yep, yep. Here, look, let me get that. I saw you going for it. Yeah, yeah, let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. I'm not doing it. Do you want it here? Are we scritching? Yeah, here, let me get that. Yep. Yep, there we go. There we go. Yes. That's exactly the spot, isn't it? Okay. Let's go ahead and draw. It's an Immortal Sun. It's not a very good card for us, Despy. It's really not the best card. And I'll take action. These two should likely be able to save us. So we already have our double source of white, so we're just going to get double green, because that helps us do Pelakka Wurmy things. Oh, look, it's a Viashino Pyromancer. Entropy TV says, oh my god, I'm so excited because my wife and I just bought our first house today. Happy to relax after all that paperwork signing this morning. Dude, hell yeah. That's amazing. I don't think we need a land. Pelakka Wurm's always good to get. I might be dead here. Pretty grand play. I don't really mind losing this either, because I mean we've been annihilating our aggro friends like with such consistency. You know, gotta lose one every now and again. Just love playing this deck. It's just a solid deck. Yep. Stretch. Oh, here, let's move your little arms. Yep, there you go. Let's get the tummy time. Yep, hello. Yeah. Oh, yes. Alright. Yes, smell the mouth. Confirm that it is Dad. It is. It is. Relax. Yes. I'd like to have one seal away gift paradise, sweepery, deepery type deal. Makes me feel comfortable. It's the best way to farm cards in MTG Arena. I strongly recommend doing your dailies and then eventually building up enough. Excuse me, building up enough gold to start building a really consistent, fast deck. Like Monored aggros, really fast, really consistent. Selesnya tokens, really fast, really consistent. Whatever one you really like. Good lord. And then just start playing in some constructed events. Actually, we want to go like this, and then like this, don't we? Because then when you start playing in constructed events, you spend like 500 gold, and you almost always make a gold profit. A Gitu Journey Mage. Oh, sick. I love this card. I forgot this one even existed. This is one of my favorite Dominaria cards. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, I got that at the last second. We just basically need something very, very good. That, my friends, is not it. It appears we died. Not the biggest deal. I mean, we have a pretty gosh darn strong matchup against these mono red guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone's always scared to settle the wreckage. Beep. Show me something good. Not that. I'm actually not sure what can even save us at this point. Oh ha ha. Let's go ahead and get out of this. Alright. Now what we have to do here, we have to take a quick break from playing. Take a quick break. We're gonna ow. Ow, let go. Come on. Hey, no, that's not yours. God damn it. Stop it. Ah. See, she's so cute. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. Hi. Watch this. See, you give her some scritches. You pet her, and then she closes her eyes while she's getting pet. Oh, yep, there it is, the chin rubs. And then we stop. We stop and we go, Frisbee. Isn't that amazing? Isn't this just incredible? And then we give her rewards, because she made Cat Dad happy, right? And it's just such a cute meow, too. It's so good. Here we go. Frisbee. Hello. God damn, you're just so good. Can you maybe just one more? One time. Dispy, come on. Thank you. Thank you. That's a good cat. You're going to get rewarded. Oh, yes. Are we going to stretch? Oh, we got an arm coming up. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Ah, yes. This cat is just such a great cat. But I'm going to have to move you. All right. Yep, come on. Get up. No, you got to get your claws out. You got to go down. She doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to go. I have to make her go. Alright, come on. Come on, get down. Come on. There you go. I don't want to have to use the words. Yes, and now I'm all cat haired up. But she's like so sweet. She's like literally still purring right now. She just didn't want to move. I love that experience of just loving a cat. Rubbing. Should not sound pleased at all. It's fine. It's fine. Let me tell you, if there's one person that lives a real privileged life, is that cat, man. This looks more like... Oh, no, it doesn't. Alright, we made a mistake. I'm going to get up. Excuse me. Look out. Alright, excellent. Excellent, 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 excellent. Probably the Sunpetal Grove. Yes, that's right. That's right. All the evidence is gone. It's all gone. You see that? Dana needs a kitty hammock that he wears around his neck. Yeah, man, let me tell you. This house is a paradise for kittens. Straight up. I would suspect that we lose because I thought that this was one of these was an untapped land, but that's just my bad for being hasty to step up and run for my computer to get a lint roller. If we can begin healing up with the Gifts of Paradise, then we quickly ramp into, you know, Cleansing Novas. That's a good one for us. Oh, god dang, that's literally the best possible outcome. Hey, Strophium! Good to see you, man. So we'll probably want to Cleansing Nova sooner rather than later. Make sure that this doesn't flip. This deck, I think, runs like 22 lands, something like that. I think it's 22 lands. So this is a pretty important source of landing. C'est parfait. This is a land destruction-y, control-y type deck. No, this is not that, although there's been a lot of Mardu, Boros land destruction decks. This is just a Naya ramp deck. Nuclear Nibbles, great to see you. Kill Beam, good to see you. Anirius. Ah! What an interesting decision. That's kind of cool. Doesn't actually matter that much, but, you know, whatever. Ah. Clicked it wrong. So we're going to take a little pain here, but it's actually not that much pain. Venerated Loxodon would be fantastic for us. That was actually kind of a clever play to Conclave Tribunal this puppy. I have the Star of Extinction to be able to blow up the Legion's landing. Ah, marvelous. It's a very good one. Generally, our deck performs pretty well against this type of deck. I would love it if that stayed there. Why do you have to discard one of his Legion's landings? Because it is a legendary enchantment, so you can only have one of each legendary at a time. Perfect. This is perfect. We get the city's blessing. Dong. We have some chump blockers, and we're more than likely just going to nuke the board. I fully expect some mixture of like a Conclave Tribunal, maybe another Venerated Loxodon. That's another one that makes sense. I was wondering what this card that was right here that turned out to be the Legion's Landing was, because it just like was not coming down. That's just a weird-ass time for that, huh? Alright. Prevent the maximum amount of damage. We would expect a Venerated Loxodon to come out. Nope. Great. Alright, let's get our stop in there. I want to play Star of Extinction first, then Trostani after wipe. Because we're in a position where we were not 100% guaranteed that we would be able to get the resources that we needed. That's about it. Although, I think there is an argument to be made. Who cares? That's, you know... Who do I actually... I think I do want the seal away, because the only way we lose right now is with a Adanto Vanguard. I think there is an argument to be made, like, Sean, you have a treasure map, you can always scry for it, and you have plenty of health, so... Why attack with the Trostani? Some possibility... occasionally players will not block. Boy, I'm clairvoyant. Occasionally players will not block. So you can get an extra point. And the risk is giving my opponent an extra point of healing. This is just one of those, like, is good practice kind of things. If you're going to clear the board, try to attack with the things that are your own that you're going to blow up anyways. Let me scoot myself out, because I'm actually a little bit too far off screen. Passy. Chicken patassi. Alright, let's draw a chord. And then we're going to be drawing with the treasure map and we're in grand shape. See, it's like our hand size shrinks until we get, like, treasure maps and Arch of Orazcas, and then we start to just grow back out again. It's really fun. What does the City's Blessing do? Can't find it on a thing. It's this funky mechanic where there's cards that have Ascend, which obviously, as you read on the screen, if you control 10 or more permanents, you get the City's Blessing for the rest of the game. And then things that benefit from it. And I don't think that there is any card that says activate this ability only if you have the City's Blessing. There's no cards that exist that use the City's Blessings that don't also provide the City's Blessing. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. Let's see, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I think this is like, by the way, this is an example of what I think is just really good design. I think that it's a really good design consideration. Like I actually want to talk about this for a moment. So Ascend is the keyword that gives you the City's Blessing. And you see down here, draw a card, activate this only if you have the City's Blessing. So there's Blessing Provide and Blessing Exploit, Blessing Use, right? It is totally possible to create a card that just says Ascend and nothing else. Cards that only give the City's Blessing. It's also totally reasonable, the idea of a card that only uses the City's Blessing. But as, like, a really intelligent design... Actually, I don't need to do this. I can just go like this. As a really intelligent design... Oh, I have to hit Edit Deck like this. As a really smart design, they make sure that the thing that gives Ascend always uses Ascend, and vice versa. Because you can imagine, let's say you're playing Magic, and we didn't have Ascend on this card. It just said the second two, or excuse me, the last two abilities, just the tap and the pay 5 to draw a card. You would look and it would say activate this ability only if you have the City's Blessings, and in your brain you'd go, well, what's the City's Blessings do? Or similarly, if you saw Ascend on a card that says this gives the City's Blessing, you'd almost need way more knowledge to be able to understand and make sense of that. So I just think that's like a really smart design consideration they thought through. Oh my god, we got melty. Sandcastle 92, 29 months in a row. This is looking like a very nice win for us. Superlatively nice. Hope vacation was good. Oh, it was so good. I didn't do a damn thing. Nothing, man. Nothing. You know, the biggest thing I talked about, playing modded Fallout New Vegas, didn't do. Every book I said I would read, didn't read. Every show I said I'd watch, didn't watch. Every game that I wanted to play, every little event of leaving my apartment that I thought that I would do, didn't do any of those. I just sat there being a tired person, recovering. And it was great. This was one of the first years. Okay, is this just me? But, like, every single person I know for New Year's was like, yeah, I don't want to go to some stupid New Year's party. And, like, every single person I know. You know what I did on my New Year's Eve? I drank champagne and watched the Mr. Bean movie with 2 friends, and that's it. The 1997 Mr. Bean movie, which is unbelievable, by the way. Did any of you do something crazy for New Year's Eve? I didn't do nothing, man. I don't even think I, like, did a New Year's Eve kiss or any of that shit, man. I just were tired and went to bed. Hey, Shuma. Welcome, and thanks for saying hi, and the kind words. Is it D-Shuma? Is it one word? Shuma? Windhurst has drank rum and worked on a paint by numbers. God, that sounds like heaven. I think I plausibly will want to March of the Multitudes here. Delirium Tomorrow has drank whiskey and played Stardew Valley. Fuck, that sounds awesome, man. I love having a drink and doing something that is only positive reward. You know what I mean? Like, having a drink and playing an RPG is so good. Take an extra turn after this one. Perfect. Perfect. Now, it would normally be my turn, but surprise. Great. Oh, wait. Crap, there's too many people online. I think this is an acceptable hand, because basically I'm looking for 1 early anti-aggro tool and ramp, or just 2 early anti-aggro tools. So I think, you know... That's an absolute perfect little draw. Alright, well, I really want to do this calorie thing properly. Ah, what are you doing, crashing phone? Oh, it's trying to play an ad. Yeah. Okay, great. Taking 2 damage a turn is not a big deal. I think I'd like to play the Forest. Give it that sweet gift of paradise. Now this is a really interesting turn. Spend 4 mana to deal with that puppy. I'm real scared of heroic reinforcements. Glue take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, we would die. Heroic reinforcements. Very, very quite so scary card. Let's seal that guy away. We could. I'm trying to figure out the most intelligent way to arrange our mana going forward. Not knowing what that card is quite a bit scary. Seal away is good for this guy. Because, I mean, I can seal away it or I can Banefire it. Oh, God. Oh, I gotta make sure I do, like, all sorts of back stretchies. I just want to have a nice, happy back. The one thing that we are worried about is a heroic reinforcement, so we want to make sure that we're intelligently playing around that. God, I love that sound effect. I mean, this really feels like a heroic reinforcements, and I mean, there's not much we can do about it other than just, like, play this and trust in the fact that we have a lot of answers in the deck. Like, we basically have 9 good ones. 9 good ones. That would be the, or both of those. The 9 good ones are the 3 Pelakka Wurms, the 3 March of the Multitudes, or the 3 Tristani Discordants. But I think that just killing all of your shit is really good. See, in this circumstance, see, the reason I was saying 9 and not counting all of the sweepers is that even in this circumstance, if we had just 1 sweeper drawn, heroic reinforcements would be able to get played, deal with the 2 Hunted Witness lifelinkers that pop out, and then just blow us up for a bazillion. Still want one of those lifelinker, life healer guys, and we get it because we construct our decks properly. So we fully expect concession now. I still think that our opponent has heroic reinforcements. Still believe this. I still am convinced that this is a heroic reinforcements, man. This one right here. Alright, maybe not the correct one, but that's fine. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, minus 3 is 9. No reason to block the 2/2s. Sarah Angel, one of the very first cards I ever had as a child. Nice! Nice! Oh. This is a mulligan to hand. Because we have land and spells we cannot cast. This is a bet. Ooh, this is a nice one. I think that one goes to the bin. Yeah. I've been dying a lot to these damn Runaway Steenkins, man. Shits. Now here's my dream scenario. My dream scenario, well, I mean the dream scenario would have been to draw planes, but my now brand new dream scenario, because I have meager fantasies as an adult man. My meager fantasy is land, Goblin Chain Whirler. Ooh, that's the exact same fantasy. Perfect. Opal Ordnance. Took me a moment to understand how to parse your name. So just want to say thanks for all the entertainment over the last few months. My damn pleasure, my friend. It is good to be back streaming, man. It is good to be back streaming. I think that I'm also going to focus on doing some more personal gaming goals as streams. You know, I've been wanting to play Subnautica. And wanting to do a new rig for streaming. Again, one of the things I was going to do over break, but I didn't do anything. Wow! Just going to focus on... not just going to focus, but I think that, you know, it would be a really reasonable thing to do. Resolve. So again, a really reasonable thing to do would be to, once I build a new rig placement Subnautica, maybe allocate a little extra time to streaming it. We should be okay, though. I'm gonna get my march out. Depending on what we draw, we have the play of planting Dawn of Hope. But Lifelink gives us an extraordinary amount of stability. Okay, so we're going to play Dawn of Hope first. Boop. Swing with my Lifelinky friends. Are you going to stream the build? No, I don't even do the construction. What the hell is my phone doing? Man. You're running low on batteries! Ah. Yeah, I think this is an intelligent play. Lifelinking is very strong for us. So I'll be able to do this once. That's a good draw. Now, the best possible draw, as you know, is land, because who doesn't love our wormy boy? Now, in this position, I actually feel like my life is not really a resource. I can't use that as well. Good. Interesting. I think it's not worth it. I think I don't block. I'd rather take 2 and then heal back for 2. Looks like I'm probably going to have to restart the game client. So this is a way for me to gain 2 life if our opponent does in fact have a shock. We're going to decline this, and it's time to play a wormy boy. I think this deck is so cool! Just gonna quickly restart the client, because I think that there's some little niggling memory leak in there somewhere, I think. That just, like, slowly creeps up and causes a little sluggishness here and there. I don't know why I have the damn... What's that? Gobi's Desert from Banjo-Kazooie. It's just like stuck in my head. Amazing starting. Actually, it's a little bit shit. God, this is close. We don't have any untapped land. Opponent goes first? Yeah, I'm keeping this, man. We get there every time. Diagonal Monkey. Oh, thing of beauty. Get there every time. Oh, Arch is untapped, says Ox F5. Yeah. You somehow I actually just genuinely missed that. Yeah, because we're not doing anything these first few turns anyways. Oh no. Too used to useful. Do I actually want to seal away this? No, because I think that the arc of play that we're going to be doing here is Clarion them to death. Get it? And then use the seal away as like a one-stop removal before we can Pelakka them to death. Kal L34 says, good game, sir. I laughed out loud when I was matched against you. Big fan, sir. Hey! Good to see you. Wait, were you our last opponent? Like the opponent we just played against? That was a nice game. Kal L. Who's Kal L? Who is that? It's Apocalypse. That's Kal L. And Kal L Apocalypse? What the fuck is the name of the Apocalypse? Apocalypse name. En Saba Nur. God damn it. Kal L is Superman, isn't he? Shit, man. I knew Apocalypse had one of those. Fucking, I don't even know what it sounds like, but it does sound a little bit just like they just said these letters. What to do here? Now I can Cleansing Nova and get this guy back. But I want to go toe-to-toe with this puppy, huh? Shits. Because if I play the treasure map, I definitely don't want to play that one anymore. Yeah, I think this is actually the best play. Oh, shit! We lose our Gift of Paradise. Alright. Yep, no. Miscomputed. I always forget about the damn Gift of Paradise. Crappity slappity do. I am rather embarrassed. Well, it's okay. After playing so excellently for so long. Yeah, no, of course I would. I am the luckiest man on Twitch. Why wouldn't it happen, huh? You ramp up, you ramp down. I assume Claire has a bunch of garbage in hand. This is kind of a weird red deck anyways. Ramp goes up, ramp goes down. You can't explain that. I need to find my good pens. I'm like a real fidgeter lately. I need the right fidgety things. No blocks at all. Are you kidding me? I don't want you to blow up Tristani Discordant. That would make me feel discordant. Oh, yeah, okay. Once we rank up, we're going to do our calorie tracking. My God, we're going to do it. Gonna get some water. It's gonna be good. Ah, c'est parfait. God dang, that's a great outcome. Oh my goodness. Perfect. So then we go 1, 2, 3. And we shoot this here. Plop this down. It's going to enter tapped. Yeah, maybe we actually did everything okay. Pelakka Wurm and Banefire? Yeah, man. We're running the real goods here. Oof, that's a bit rough. I'm going to hold him back so we can go to 11. You talking French IRL? Sometimes. I mean, only ever in broken bits and phrases the way I do here. Perfect. Boom. Kaboom. Give me that sweet city blessing, yeah. Alright. Knowing my clairvoyance, here's what's going to happen. We're going to scry. Nothing important, right? Scry. Nothing important. Doesn't even matter. But then when we scry on this, we're peeling Zacama Primal Mama. Among this pair of scries, we're going to get the Zacama Primal Mama. Okay? So watch this. Whoa, that would have been spooky. No attacks, we're just holding back, holding the fort, huh? Oh, that's a bit annoying. Love Legion Warboss, super cool card. Who are you gonna attack with, my friend? Just the little guy? The little man. Alright, we're gonna exit attackers, go to blockers, kill one of the more threatening tutus. We're gonna do the bing bong. We need a few chances to draw here. Alright, well, the play is clear. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I have a sweeper. You caught me red-handed. I will now draw Zacama. Good. Good? I don't know what this is. Really super no clue what that is. Alright. No reason to let that boy get big. Good. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you, my friend. Alright, so we're going to pass. Passity-dacity-do. Draw with our Arch of Orazca. We're going to get some more land, which is great. I love land. We're going to just draw another one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 5, 10, 12. Great. I think we get 9 of these. Hey, it's me, a diamond player. That was great, man. Hey, Soren.